Good morning. Uh, January the 12th, I believe. 6:30 in the morning. Uh, don't really know what I'm going to say. I just start hitting record. I just hit record and talk, and whatever comes out comes out. I was got contacted last night by this young lady, and she was not in a very good spot mentally, lonely, desired some company, and maybe a little suicidal, I guess. I didn't get that energy, but she spoke that way. Maybe a feeling sorry for me type energy, attention getter type energy. And I'm not speaking bad about this person, and that's not what that's about. That's not what I'm doing. It's just an energy that I was picking up on. Every emotion puts out a frequency and an energy, and I'm very sensitive to that. And that's not a way to get someone's attention or someone's connection. If you're looking for a relationship with somebody, the feeling sorry for me type or suicidal type or attention getting type energy only pushes people away. You don't want to get yourself into a relationship with somebody that has that type of demeanor about them. And we really need to be conscious of our thoughts and be aware of our actions. And sometimes our emotions can get the best of us. And if you're looking, and I've said this before, it's always when you're looking for the keys to the car is when you can't find them. If you're looking for something like a relationship, you're lonely, and you keep looking for it and you can't find it, that puts out a certain vibration or a certain energy. It's a lack of confidence in yourself, and a lack of confidence in yourself is not an attractive demeanor. So if you're looking for a relationship with somebody, be yourself, of course, but don't have the feel sorry for me type, that I'm lonely, nobody loves me, I've been so alone for so long, and it's not an attractive, even if you are an attractive person, beautiful person, that's not an attractive energy. It's that energy is not good, and it only pushes people away. And you'll never, and you know what, it doesn't even necessarily have to go for a relationship. I mean, if you could be looking for a job, and you have a job interview, and in your mind you're thinking, I've been to so many locations looking for a job, and you get sad, and you go into that next interview thinking that I'm not going to get this job. It's been one dead end after another. And if you go into that interview with your head down and you're closed in, and when I mean closed in, kind of like your shoulders are pointing toward each other and you're bent over and you're, you know what I'm saying, that's not confident. If you're going into a job interview or into a relationship, you have to be confident in yourself, and that's an attractive energy. People are already going to be attracted to that. Everything is a frequency. Everything puts off a vibration. Everybody is sensitive to that vibration, and it doesn't matter if you're gifted or not. Everybody is sensitive. Everybody's gifted. Let me rephrase that. Some people aren't opened up to their gifts, so everybody is sensitive to it. I was speaking to somebody yesterday, maybe, or the day before, about not liking somebody, and if I had mentioned this in another video, I apologize. Told him to think of the people that he really doesn't care about, and we always take it personal. We always put our fleshly thoughts involved with that. If we're looking for the negative in somebody, we'll find it. If we're looking for the positive in somebody, we'll find it. The person that you don't like, for instance, if you found positive in them, if you're looking for positive, you're gonna find it in them. But if you don't like that person, you're automatically not gonna do it. But it's not them, and that's the problem with people these days. They take it personal, and they're looking at it as a personal thing. Your energy doesn't interact with their energy. It's the magnet effect. If you try to put two magnets together and you can't do it, it's like you're forcing it. And that's what's happening with this individual that you don't like. It's not them, so it's their energy. Just something about that person just doesn't seem right. You got that thought in your head, so you automatically dislike this person on a personal level, and that's not how it's supposed to be. Your energy doesn't intertwine well with that person. That's the way you need to look at it, because we're all made up of energy, all of us, and our energy will tell us when somebody's energy is not good for us. It'll tell us that, and you're aware of it. You're aware of it by disliking this person, and it doesn't have to be personal. There are several people that I love to death. I mean, I love everybody to death, but there are several people that my energy just doesn't do well with their energy, and I avoid that person. And I've told them, I've had to tell them, look, it's not personal. Please don't take it personal. I love you to death. It's just your energy is no good, and I don't mean it in a bad way. Please, I'm not trying to criticize the person. That's not what I was doing. They're just weighing on a lot of things. A lot of people are weighing on a lot of things mentally, and a lot of people are not. And those souls that have a lot of weight on them, their vibration and frequency and energy puts off a disturbance in the force, and you are sensitive to that. So you run away from that person. Every time you see him or you come around him, you avoid him. And people take it personal. It doesn't have to be personal. Because if you're looking for the good, like I said, you'll find it. But the person, you know the person the type of person I'm talking about. Every time you're around them, they're complaining, they're griping, they're hateful, they're always criticizing people, they're always mean to people. That is not good energy. Every emotion puts out a frequency, and you have to be aware of it, and you are aware of it by being pushed away from it. 9/11. Speaking for 9 minutes 11 seconds. So just be conscious of your actions or reactions to when you're around people. I'm sorry, it's early, and I'm still in sleep mode or meditation mode, subconscious mode, whatever. I had a little bit of a epiphany, I guess is what they call it, as I guess in the Christ consciousness or Christ embodied energy. when I go into my subconscious mind, I actually connect to my subconscious, connected to God. And I believe that's where a lot of my love and peace and my energy comes from, is from that. And it's been helping me a lot with a lot of things mentally. I've been having a lot of ringing in the ears as of late. Been going through a lot of upgrades as of late, one right after the other. And I'll be honest with you, it's pretty exhausting. And I don't know if I'm just trying to catch up. I mentioned in a video that I have not been on this spiritual journey very long. As far as diving into spirituality and opening up my gifts, I have not been in it very long. Some people have been in it for a while, but I have not been in it very long, and I have not turned to any individual, like when you get into a religion and you turn to a pastor. I've only been turning to God, and God only has been guiding me, and He's been talking to me and showing me things and speaking to me this whole time. And I'm getting, the more I meditate, the more I connect to my subconscious, and the more I take this walk seriously and dive into it more seriously. I'm getting these upgrades coming in like crazy. And I've been getting a lot of strong sexual energy, and I'm not sure where that's coming from. I don't know if this is part of the deal. And I'm not a sexually active person. That's not one of the top of my priorities, being sexual. But a lot of ringing ears, a lot of upgrades are coming in. I'm getting a lot of visions, premonitions, predictions. And what I mean by predictions, predicting people's thoughts, their actions, what they're going to say, what they're going to do. A lot of manifestations. So I've manifested some money. And not a whole lot of money, but enough to help. And I guess maybe I'm kind of experimenting with that. So yeah, I've manifested some money. There is one thing I've been working on, and it's looking good. I'm not going to mention it. But yeah, it's things have been working out really well. Things have been turning around. And I have high hopes that the path that I am on is going to lead to greatness. And I'm always leaving it in God's hands and allowing Him to guide me. That's one thing I do. That's one thing I say when I meditate. Always connect to God. And before I go into meditation, I ask God to put me on the right path. And nothing but love and peace and righteousness and holiness. You got to be careful going into your subconscious mind and where your thoughts are at and where your actions are at when you're getting into your subconscious mind. You do not want to go into your subconscious mind with negative thoughts. And I've said that before. So always be aware of how you enter into your subconscious mind. So I love you guys. And just me talking again and not really knowing what I was going to say. I love you. You enjoy your day, and I hope your new year is going well. Godspeed.